Hi guys, I'm Louise and welcome to my YouTube channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a houseplant tour, so enjoy. The first plant I'm going to be showing you, or plants, is my bonsai collection. So this is my only mature bonsai, and I've had her for about 2 years now. She's the first plant I ever owned. Yeah, so she is blossoming. Ending. This is the end of her blossoming, I think. She did blossom quite a bit when she was with my parents, as they were looking after her for quite a while during lockdown. So yeah. So the next bonsais I'm going to be showing you are babies. They've been growing for at least 5 months now, I reckon. And yeah, so during lockdown, I bought a bonsai growing kit. So these all been grown from seeds. Sat it up on the windowsill. This is not sponsored or anything. I did this off my own back, but I got a little kit, and I've got five different species. Got juniper, redbud, pine, sweet gum, and larch. So I'd say the larch, redbud, and juniper are the most hardest bonsais to grow, in my opinion, as where I live is probably not the best conditions for them to grow. But I do have 3 of the 5 species growing at the moment, and I don't know if you can see over here, but I do have a juniper growing. This is one of 3. She only recently popped up, and so I'm going to give her a good couple of weeks, probably about a month or so, before I put her into a pot, so I can't wait to do that. And talking about the juniper, I recently repotted, I think about a month ago, maybe about a couple of weeks actually. These are quite slow growing plants in my opinion. So yeah, they're quite small at the moment. They were root bound, so they weren't actually getting enough water. So I both put them in a separate pots, and they're doing really well. Got lots of new growth, but very slow growing at the least. But yeah, I'll put a picture up of the mature state of each bonsai I show you. So the next bonsai that I'm going to be showing you, or bonsais, because I've got 6 of these. These are pine. So I've got 6 pine trees growing, and they're absolutely adorable. I love all these plants. These are absolutely amazing. These ones grow the fastest, I believe. I feel like these grow the fastest, but it could be the next bonsai I'm going to be showing you. So I'll give you a nice close-up of the baby tree, and these are doing so well. So these ones were the ones I repotted about, say, a month or 2, maybe a good couple of weeks after the other 2 that you've seen, only because these are becoming root bound, and this one was bigger than this one, and they're both in the same little square, so I have put them in their separate pots, and they're doing really well. So yeah, that's them. And the last species of bonsai that I am growing is the sweet gum. So sweet gum actually goes into red leaves. They have like really nice red leaves. Actually quite fuzzy, these ones are. But yeah, red leaves when they're mature. The pine trees, when they're mature, they actually get little pine cones, which is actually so cute, and I can't wait for that to happen. So yeah, here's a close-up. Here's a close-up. They are both doing really well. We're getting lots of new growth at the top there, if you can see. Especially this one. This one's got new growth right there. So yeah, these are doing really well. All my baby bonsais I take I put on the windowsill every day. As I do have animals in the house, I tend to take all my plants that are on the windowsill and I take them off for the night because the cats like to run around loads or like sit on the windowsill quite a lot during the night because they're very active. But during the day they're out all the time. I have a chance to give all my plants a bit of light, the ones that necessarily need to be sat on the windowsill. So the next set of plants I'm going to be showing you are my trading plants. So I've got a string of tears here. Such a gorgeous plant. I love the way like she trails. I don't know why. She just stands out to me quite a lot. Yeah, quite a lot. She's got a lot of new growth at the top and at the bottom, as you can see. I have taken cuttings from her, so as she's gotten quite long, so I trimmed her back and she's doing so well. The next training plant I have is String of Hearts, and every plant lover knows that String of Hearts is absolutely adorable, so amazing. And yeah, she's doing so well. I have trimmed her down a bit because she's gotten quite long and I am propagating her cuttings. But we've got so much new growth popping out everywhere. She's getting tangled quite a bit, but I'm so glad she is really taking off. We've got lots of new growth at the top here and here as well. And the last but not least, I have, oh god, knocked her over, my string of beads. Some people call them string of pearls, but I call them string of beads because they look like beads. So she's the smallest trading plant out of the 3 I have, only because I bought her like this. I've only had her for about a week or so. So I'm going to be putting her into her own pot at some point so she can get larger, she can grow more, but we've got so much new growth, it's unreal, so I'm really glad that she has taken to her surroundings. Next plant I'm going to be showing you is my red polka dot plants. So I've had her for quite a while now and she's doing so well. I don't think I can get a really good picture on the plant, the colour here, but I'll just insert a photo of or a video of her actual colour because she's actually like, she's like a really dark pink more than a red, but she's definitely a red because the pink polka dot plant is a very light pink and she's quite dark. I have taken a cutting from her, as you can see down here, but she is getting some new growth here anyway, so she should not be too sparse for so long. So the next plant I have is my air plant. So this is the most easiest plant to look after, I believe, in my opinion. Doesn't need a lot of care. Just soak in lukewarm water once every 1 to 2 weeks for at least 15 minutes, and then the rest of the time, like once or twice a week, maybe just once, I just mist her inside this little glass house I have for her, and yeah, she's thriving. I have had to trim her back. She had a few brown bits when I got her, but yeah, she's doing so well. The next set of plants I'm going to be showing you are my succulents. So I have labelled my succulents because I've got a few, so it's very easy and helpful to tell what I've got. So I've got 2 black echeveras and they're so lovely. Look at those leaves. They're very light green at the ends, and then the tips are quite a dark, I'll say a dark brown colour, but she is lovely. I have I think this is an echevera of some sort. Not actually quite sure what she is though, like what her name is, but she's definitely a succulent. But she's doing so well. If any of you have any idea what this plant is called, let me know, because I need to label her because I feel a bit silly because I am actually propagating all these succulents at the moment. And last but not least, I have an Echeveria topsy-turvy. Such lovely leaves. They curl round and they're absolutely stunning. So yeah. So the next plant I'm going to be showing you is my polka dot begonia. So this polka dot begonia is recently purchased about a week or two ago. She's doing, I think about a week ago actually, but she's doing so well at the moment, I reckon. She is quite crowded though, I don't know if you can see, but she's got so many different stems coming up, and well, already came up obviously, and so many lovely luscious leaves. The leaves are such a nice green colour with polka dots, and the underside is a really nice purple colour. If you actually put one of the leaves up to like bright light, you can see them shimmer. The dots do shimmer on it, and sometimes you can catch under the leaf a bit of purple glisten to it, but not very often. But you can get a good catch of it, and it's so lovely. My next set of plants, I do have lots of sets of plants, as I've kind of put them in all little categories just so it's easier for me to really understand and know where to put them, like on the windowsill or somewhere else. But I've got cacti and I've got two baby succulents. So these are the baby succulents. I've got they're both from Echeverias. They're both two separate Echeverias, two different ones actually. They came off the mother plant, which you've already seen. So I've just put them in the soil and hopefully they're rooting. I do need to water these, so these will be watered tonight. And so for my cacti, so this is, I believe, a bunny-eared cactus, I mean, the new one, cactus. This is a baby from my sister's plants. So I've just taken her, put her in some soil, and hopefully she's rooting. I am giving her enough water, so let's hope for the best. And next I have a pink moon cactus. This cactus is amazing. Look at her. But yeah, I thought it was a dog hair. But she is growing lots of babies. As you can see, the little bumps on her is just the babies growing. And I have well, not recently. Oh no, a good couple of weeks, probably about a month or so. And I have got a baby in the soil. Doesn't look like she's doing anything at the moment, but I'm hoping that she does. I can't actually get a good photo. Oh, she keeps falling because she hasn't rooted yet. It's going to take ages for her to root, but as you can see, she is lovely. So that's one of the babies I took from the mother plants. So they're all doing really well at the moment, so I cannot wait to see what they grow into. So the next plant is my wonderful Nepenthes pitcher plants. She's doing really well, kind of. I'm not really sure what's happening. One of the pitchers is starting to die off. Not sure it's because there's too many or I don't have the right temperature, but I'm giving her enough water, giving her enough light, so let's just kind of see what happens with her. If you guys got any tips and tricks into caring for pitcher plants, please let me know, because I really appreciate any help that I can get. She's quite dusty. But anyway, so the next plants I'm going to be showing you are my two prized possession plants. These are the ones I absolutely adore. So I've got an Alocasia zebrina. So she's got lovely zebra marking stems. Also bringing out a new leaf. She is still unraveling, but looking absolutely gorgeous. I just love the way that this plant is, and her stem markings are absolutely amazing. It's literally what made me really want this plant. And the next one is a stingray alocasia. So I've gotten really into alocasia, and these are the only two I have for now. So yeah, she's doing really well. I love the way it looks. The leaves are, well, they look like stingrays, but it's absolutely amazing. And yeah, she's got a little baby leaf there. This plant is my Tradescantia tricolour, I believe. Doesn't look like a Nanook because she hasn't got the purple tinted on top, only on bottom, and she's got really light pink leaves. I am bottom watering her in because I got her yesterday. I did water her and water went straight through, but today I checked to see if she was doing okay and if she had enough, like if the soil was moist enough, and it showed up dry. So I'm just soaking her up, see what's happening. So yeah, she is really lovely. She's got amazing like deep purple underleaf, which is absolutely stunning. I will insert a little clip because or just a photo, just so you can see what she really looks like, because she's full in water and I have not long ago put her in there. So the last and not least, this is my red bromelia. She's absolutely stunning. I didn't buy her, I actually got gifted this, so she is absolutely amazing. It looks like she's growing pups, maybe. I don't know if you can see there, but she's got a couple of new growth or something happening there, but she looks amazing. I've had her for about a week or two, so she's doing really well. She's really enjoying where she lives. So yeah. Right, so now I've shown you all my houseplants, I am going to be showing you all my propagations. So to start off with, I'm going to be showing you my oldest propagation, which is my succulent leaf propagation. I can't actually tilt this over because there's water in here, but these leaves are doing so well. I've got them rooted, and 4 of these leaves are rooting, which is doing absolutely amazing, and I cannot wait to pot these up when they start forming baby plants. But yeah, these are doing so well. I put these up at the windowsill, and they just kind of do their thing. I've had a couple of leaves die, so I've replaced them with other leaves. So yeah, I can't wait for them to grow up. That'll be really cool. So the next thing I'm propagating is my string of tears. The reason why I got her up like this is because I did try and balance her in a bottle like I do with the string of hearts, but she wasn't standing up at all. She didn't want to flop over. She just kind of fell out of the bottle. So this is the easiest way for me to do it. It keeps the humidity up. It just kind of helps with the rooting. Done for my succulents, but they're not directly in water. These are directly in water. As you can see, I think at least one stem may be rooting, but this does take a while for it to root. I'm just seeing, it looks like she's getting new growth here. You can see the tiny leaves, so we'll see what happens. So talking about propagating string of hearts and how I propagate these, I use a little bottle. I've got a very long vine here, so I was gonna cut her in half, but I just kind of left her because I don't know, I just want to see what happens. I'm experimenting because these are just cuttings from the plant that I've just showed you when I was trimming her up, just making her vines shorter. She was quite long when I got her. So yeah, that's like part of it. looks like she's getting some new growth, which is good. I can see there's at least one bit of root popping up, but yeah, she's all inside the water. She's doing absolutely well. So yeah, all I use is just little gin glasses that I've drunk all the gin from, and these are really handy if you know, just to keep lying around. I do collect little bottles when I drink, if I get them as a gift or something. So yeah, that's a string of hearts. The next thing I'm propagating is my red polka dot plants. I don't know if you can see, but her leaves are so red. Oh, here we go. So nice. It's like a deep pinky red, which is absolutely gorgeous. I've had her propagating for quite a while now. I think about a couple of weeks. I think there is signs of root. There is sign of root growth. I can see a bit of root there. I don't know if you can ever see, but when we have more roots and growing more, then I will show you in my propagation update video. Next thing I'm propagating is polka dot begonia. Sorry, this one's kind of not really doing much at the moment. This isn't the first one I put in. It's been a couple of weeks. Just getting all like dried up around the sides and the edges. I've seen other people doing this. They've told me that it's normal for it to dry up around the sides, but we'll see what happens with this one. I do have a second leaf, which I am propagating. So I'm using so many different weird things to propagate stuff in, because I don't have a lot of pots and stuff, and I don't want to spend a lot of money. So I do use cotton buds, and the cotton buds that I buy, they have a little plastic top on. So I've just taken the plastic top off this, and I'm just propagating my polka dot begonia in. She's just sat on the side there. Her leaf is soaking in the water just there. That stem is soaking in the water just there. So yeah, she's doing quite well at the moment. No sign of root growth yet, but this has only been a couple of weeks, so we'll see what happens. So the last but not least, I am propagating my Tradescantia tricolour. So the reason why she's in like the smallest container filled with water, I only started propagating her yesterday, so I've only recently done that, is because when I got my Tradescantia, one of the stems were the leaves were wilting, and part of the stem was broken. So I just cut it right down, and I managed to salvage this really tiny stem with leaves on it. We've got new growth at the top. I'll just take this out and show you because it won't do any harm. We've got some new growth at the top there, as you can see, that light green speck. So yeah, she's doing really well at the moment. We'll just kind of see what happens with her, but she just sits in this little cap, which was on a perfume bottle that I have, but fully soaked, so hopefully this won't actually kill the plant, but this is all experimentation. I'm just experimenting with this, but yeah, we'll just see what happens and see if it roots. So guys, that is all of my plants. So that's it for the end of this is the end of the video. Thank you so much guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please like and subscribe, and just let everybody know about my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!